blazing sun at this point. Aside from that, do you guys have any questions before we get going?
What was the name of the kid from the village of Barovia that I brought back from the dead? What was his actual name and title?
It wasn't a kid. It was
Oh,
Ismark.
I
It
mean,
was Irina's
Ismark.
adopted brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's a werewolf. So.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and everybody knows werewolves can't have non-werewolf siblings. Everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that.
Of course.
It's not a choice. You're just born that way, right?
Yeah. Speaking of gay, Strahd,
I
I was born this way. All right.
I guess.
Yeah.
One
So
question: Are we still? We still have a room at the inn, or do we have to pay up again, or
you
do we pay
still have
for
a room at the inn. I think you guys booked for about a week. And then, yeah. Any other question? Oh my god. Cats are murdering each other.
That cat's going crazy.
Just finish them!
Right.
No, I don't. Trying to make sure
Come on, give me right.
I remember everything that we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think the main threads that you guys were pulling on last time were
Okay, chat.
getting the toy to Arabelle. So if you, I know Totes had some moral hangups with the Vishtani being servants of Strahd, or at least working for him.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to get the toy to Arabelle and complete the quest that
Hang on.
Madame Eva gave you, there's that thread. There is.
We didn't do that while we were in. We didn't do that while we were in the village initially.
Arabelle was missing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's finding Arabelle. There's dinner with Fiona Wachter. Let me see if there's anything else that's worth reminding you guys about. Boo.
What's Fiona's last name?
Wachter, Wachter.
I'm pretty sure it is Whoppers.
Whoppers.
Yep, it says right there.
The Burger Queens. Oh, it's Burger
Yes.
I read it on the internet.
It's all connected.
Yeah, so really you guys had just finished up one of your main priorities, which was getting the refugees inside the gates. You finished returning the bones to the Church of the Morning Lord, and you still have the toy to deliver, and you still have this meeting with Lady Wachter. Are kind of the big outstanding things in Velaki that you guys were exploring. What? No, leave him alone.
So we grabbed every single refugee, correct?
Yeah, because they'd all made little dummies of themselves and everything to fool the guards.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess if it's night, if this was nighttime when we did this, we should probably get a rest in before we do anything else.
Yeah, so we can pick up at night if you guys want to RP anything. Otherwise, if you're just wanting to hit the hay and pick things up in the morning, that's fine too. Why won't you let me delete that?
And we hit all the bodies. I remember there was a well, but I don't think we threw them down the well. We threw them in a crate or something, right?
Yeah, you put them in a crate.
What's in the box?
Or probably coffins or something. Yeah, maybe. I guess we only had the coffin with the sneaky
Yeah, you only
ladder.
have the ladders. You put them in a crate because you were right by the
I guess we only had the coffin
shopyard or
with
the
sneaky
stockyard. You only have the
ladder.
ladders. You put them in a crate because you were right by the thing to
I guess we,
toss the bodies in. Or should I say remains? All right.
you guys think should we ask some of these refugees to build a guard spot so something doesn't seem off, or should we just call it a night?
I think it's a little late for that.
I mean,
Like all the refugees are at places.
That's true. We're back at the Blue Water Inn for real, or we're
Yeah.
okay.
The Pink Pony Inn.
Pink Pony Club.
Well, that went pretty smooth. I can't believe that worked out so well.
Surely nothing bad will happen because of it.
Surely. The voice says.
yes. Like nothing bad will happen to the few guards we killed. You know?
Okay, to
It'll
be
be fine.
you guys killed him.
I
I
didn't.
didn't mean to. Oh. I'll probably have been smoking a cigarette about it. I'll call a cigarette for that, kind of processing my.
For
Murdering
once,
innocent
Bruce
guards.
did not kill them. Bruce is somewhat sad about it.
Who killed the other one then?
I think Vammer killed one at least. There was 4 of them, right? And he killed all 4.
Feels like hearsay. I don't think I'll stand up in court.
All right, I'll scroll up in the chat.
Nah. That's
He brought the receipts. I thought I thought Wraithman killed one.
Oh, I was out moving people, wasn't I? I don't think I attacked.
No, we fought
anybody.
them. We fought them first because we killed them and then we had that was our patrol window.
Then 100% I killed somebody if I had to.
I was pretty sure you shot a guy in the neck with your crossbow.
That's probably accurate.
I saw
That's what I thought.
Lay low for a little while. I mean, family
Where,
to be with.
where'd you get a hand grenade, Wraithman?
I'm giving Wraithman a hand grenade before this campaign's over.
No guns, but hand grenades.
Yeah.
I could use a drink.
Holy hand grenade.
Oh, but it only kills bunnies.
Bunnies and vampires. Alright, well, do you guys want to... I heard you say you wanted to drink, Sal. If you want to go
Yes.
sit by the bar and make any chat with the bartender, you're welcome to.
I'll pause.
Otherwise, whenever you guys want a long rest or whatever, we can get moving.
I'm gonna go down and join Sal for a drink. Not that I'm gonna actually drink anything because I don't. Yeah, but
Sounds good. You guys can go down the stairs and down to the bar. I'll
Oh,
take
yes.
you to the inn. Oh, you
it's
can't?
paused. It's paused.
Well, that'll help. Now you should be able to do things. Sorry for that.
Sorry, where's the fucking front door?
You gotta click the move downstairs ladder. Oh, the front door. You're on
I
the...
gotta move around the building.
Yeah. Yeah, the front door is over here.
Dumb architect decided that the stairs to the rooms had to be outside the.
I don't know. I wouldn't buy this house.
We've all met the carpenter. I mean, it's pretty shot.
I mean, mostly because the schools in Barovia are shit. So as you guys approach the bar, Erwin will approach you and say, "Ah, late night, boys, huh?"
Yeah, we were getting some wet work done there. You know.
Some wet work. What kind?
Or like wet my whistle, and I'll nudge Wraithlin, and I'll try to just more like wet my whistle. 3 ales, please. 4 ales.
No, I don't drink. Remember, that was the joke about the wet work.
I will drink his ale.
Jesus.
But he has to pay for it.
Erwin will swing out 4 cups and fill them quite deftly, and then slide them down the bar to each of you. But sort of curling style, he knocks the glass from Wraithlin over to Bruce.
Fuck tip for that.
Looks like you've been selling ales here for a while.
For a while?
For a
while, let's say a while.
Sorry, it's a Neverwinter thing.
Not used to your outsider accents. I've been at the Blue Water Inn for quite some time.
Well, what does that mean?
Oh, it means that. I mean, I'd say since I left home, since I became a man, I've been at the inn here.
Where are you from?
West.
Why are you being so vague?
I honestly had a bit of a falling out with my family many years ago, and don't care much to talk about it.
How do you fall out of a family?
You're not there.
Sal's upstairs.
I yell from the balcony above where I see you guys.
Tilts yourself on the balcony in sentry mode, just actively counting.
I'll look up. Do you want a drink?
No.
Have to buy a drink to get asked questions. Sorry.
Is that like a religious thing?
Pub rule.
Why did you answer that question?
Do you have any?
You.
Like Sal will kind of eyes will dart around behind the bar, and then he'll ask, "Do you guys do a shake of the day here?"
A shake of the day. Can't say I'm familiar with that parlance.
Neverwinter. It's a game where you get 3 shakes, no farming. If you get 5 of a kind, you win the pot. But usually it's $1 to buy in. But if there's no shake, then there's probably no. Just curious.
What the hell are you talking about?
Bruce is confused as well.
Games.
It's a gambling game.
Are you already drunk?
First you were talking about shaking things, then you were talking about agriculture.
Yeah.
Now you talk about gambling. I don't understand.
I realized Neverwinter was so far away.
All right, hold on a second. Let's go back to the barkeep and where he's from. Are you from Barovia? Or are you an outsider?
Yeah,
like
no,
us?
I am certainly from Barovia, yes.
Okay.
I,
What's west of here?
Kresk, but, the winery. I guess if you head that way, you'll meet them. I'm a Martikov of the Martikovs who run the Wizard of the Wines winery.
Is wine made by a wizard?
I guess you could call us wizards of wine, yes. Not strictly speaking a wizard like your friend in the brightly colored robes looks to be.
Is that anywhere near Berez?
A bit south of Berez.
Know any tales about Berez?
Oh, like I said, I've left in my youth, and I'm an old man now. so I haven't been that way in quite some time. Heard stories of the abbot in Berez. Peculiar individual was always the words that seemed to travel down to our winery.
I suppose you got to be a little off your wits to be a priest around this time, around these places.
Have you-
Yeah, makes us all a bit off our rockers.
Cheers to that.
Mikey, will you answer that? I sent you a message.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely know the importance of wine around here. People have mentioned it already. Yeah. Is this wine only native to Barovia? Would yeah, it's native to Barovia.
Okay.
Have you heard any interesting gossip tonight?
Interesting gossip. I've heard Lady Fiona's boys are out causing trouble again, but I can't say that's particularly new or exciting.
Did you say those boys are capable of murder?
Because we definitely don't know who murdered the guards.
I did hear
What?
about that.
Murder guards, you say? This is some interesting gossip.
That was definitely not what I said. You heard that wrong.
I might be old, but these ears never hear wrong.
I heard those boys you were talking about did it.
The Wachter boys? Would be out of character for them, but I mean, they've been getting wilder and wilder with each year since their father passed. So, what happened to the guards?
Oh, that was just a joke.
I want to know.
Non-native joking. You should know that by now.
Outsiders. Got it.
Sense of humor is a little
Or
different.
never went for humor.
I can't say I find the humor in it, although the guards have never particularly inspired me with their compassion. But I would be careful who you make that joke to. I know Baron Vargas has had people thrown in the stocks for a lot less.
He's kind of a tool, isn't he?
He kind of looks around the bar to make sure it's empty. Yes.
What about that Isaac guy? He's kind of a tool too.
Wait, what do you use them for?
Oh my god.
You can use them for all sorts of things. I believe I said when you first came in here that he is susceptible to flattery. If you know your way around a kind word or flattering phrase, you can get them to do lots of things for you. In fact, I haven't paid a wine tax in 3 years? 4 years?
What?
Fool,
Did
yes.
you break the law?
Wait, what's
What?
the?
Do I break the law? No, I don't break the law. I just have the
my
law.
friend, listen, you got to talk to this one like he was born yesterday. He does not know context clues.
Ah,
He just said he doesn't pay his taxes.
I'm exempt.
Taxation is theft.
Extra stuff.
I'm actually registered as a 503c here, which I don't know if you know Velaki tax law, but basically, by
Oh, of
providing
course, everyone that comes from outside the mist knows all about Velak and tax law. I mean, why wouldn't we? It's basic education.
well, I'm glad to hear
No,
that.
if you're exempt, that's fine. I just didn't know.
Sure.
It was the way you said it. I explained to him, like, you said it. You said that you just don't pay you haven't had to pay your taxes in 3 years, and in his mind, it doesn't compute the same way we understood what you were saying. But
Now, when you say compute, is he not?
You're treading a line right now. I can't say that.
I don't know. I'm a real boy. I have no idea what he actually is. I don't think he has a soul. But
Well,
What?
Hang on a minute.
Man,
Interesting. Would love to hear where that discussion goes, but you're a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
listen to Puppet Tom over here.
Do you bleed?
Yeah, we've discussed this. I bleed some sort of dark, oily substance.
But not blood?
Well, trees don't have to bleed blood. They're still alive. They have souls, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Trees have souls and I don't.
Yes, I firmly believe. If you can't reconcile the fact that I prayed to the Morning Lord and brought somebody back, and that was a good thing that a god did, and it's on this tirade about how the gods are terrible and they don't exist or whatever you're on about at this point, like it just blows my mind that you can't see the logic right there. That obviously they do good things. A good deed was done. They do.
So having a soul is based on whether or not someone agrees with you. Okay. Have the trees agreed with you recently?
I spent like 6 months out there wandering around with them. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm beginning to think you don't listen very well.
I'm beginning to think. I think he listens to the trees too much.
You guys hear like a loud pour noise as Erwin has pulled out this extremely large tankard and is basically emptying a full bottle of wine into it with like just a fixed eat some popcorn eyes. Oh, sorry. Please do go on. Cheers.
Oh, you have more of those.
Mm-hmm. They're for special customers, but yeah, there you go. One gold for a bottle pour.
I'll tip him too.
All right. Okay. He pulls out 2 more and puts full bottles of wine in and hands them to you guys.
So when I was doing that, I'm just sitting going, I never said gods don't exist. I never said gods don't do good things. I said that the gods have abandoned us. They don't care about us. All the war, strife, famine. I'm just kind of like going on that kind of tirade.
I know, and I counter that with the fact that there are all the good things that still happen. I mean, we still have love and music and all the things that make life life. You get the good with the bad, right? I mean, I just feel like all
you think the gods are making people fall in love?
I mean, people pray to gods of love. I imagine that the hands of fate or whatever one would say. Listen, I think that there's a reason why they call it faith, and you have faith in just in the way it is. And I just think that you're very negative about the whole situation. That's all.
That is true. I am very negative about the whole situation.
And I don't think that you're giving it a shot. I think that you.
I gave it a shot, and then I watched thousands of souls die in a war that meant nothing.
How do you know it meant nothing?
Look around.
Is it a god's duty to care if humans or humanoids live or die? That is not their purpose.
Boy, I feel like we really need to find somebody with some spiritual guidance that can actually tell us what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah, can we get a cleric in this party?
Yeah.
I mean, you have already met Father Lucian, have you not? I feel like I saw you about town with him. He would be a wise person to consult on the matter of gods.
That's what I was gonna do. Thank you, Sho. You reminded me. I actually thought about this like 3 weeks ago. I was gonna have to just go like do some research on the Morning Lord and see what he's supposed to be here doing. I want to see where he's failing.
Nice.
All right. Well, yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm gonna get some guidance here. Listen, I just became a real boy, and you've been around for thousands of years or hundreds of years or whatever. So maybe my emotions are just too new, and that's just the way it is. And maybe I'll get to be the same way you are one day. But
and again, you can believe whatever you want. That doesn't affect me in any way.
I think he just called you a boomer.
I'm not going to explode.
Oh, this is comforting. Yes.
I think that is the key difference between my religious beliefs and y'all's, is that I've never once told y'all to stop believing. I've just expressed that I don't.
Bruce is just glad to hear we are not partying with defective ordnance.
Effective ordnance feels like a lot for Bruce's brain.
The more wine Bruce drinks, the smarter he sounds.
That sounds perfectly Bruce.
He just starts reciting words that he's heard. He doesn't actually know what they means.
But accidentally says a bunch of like really clear, coherent points.
He just contextually knows how to use them, not actually knows the meaning.
It looks like there's smoke coming out of your ears. Are you having a stroke?
No, Bruce is having a good time.
Yeah.
What were you talking to him? I'll point at a toast. Like, shit, he's going to blow! And just dive under the table. Reach back up and grab my mug and pull it under.
God, do you break the table when you do that?
I don't know. I imagine there'd have to be some kind of roll for that.
What was the... Sorry, I was reading something. What's up?
I said,
Bruce said he dove under a table.
Oh. I mean, he can dive under a table. Doesn't need to be a roll for that. Tables are big.
As he dives
Bruce
under.
is small.
Yeah, Bruce is big. I mean, there's a light bumping and shuffling, but the car's empty for except you guys, so it doesn't really do anything.
pull my hand on the table. But, ow!
So, if you would allow me to ask a bit of a probing question. You are very obviously competent group of adventurers. One I haven't seen the likes of for many years.
Come on, you've been practicing your flattery.
Thank you. My wife says I rely on it too much, actually. But I'm just curious, and please bear with me here.
Rar.
What? What was your reasoning for killing the guards tonight?
Who said we killed any guards?
Well, I wasn't born yesterday.
Well, yes, you said you were an old man.
Yes. I consider yourself lucky that it's me running the tavern rather than, say, the Baron. I have nothing to gain or lose from this sort of information. I have zero plans to tell the Baron it was you. But I have my way of hearing things about town. And one of the ways is when people come in and tell me something that I haven't heard before. It's pretty easy to put two and two together. Now, again, I don't want to accuse you of a crime, but hypothetically, if you were to have killed guards this evening, what would have been your reasoning?
I literally look left and right at all the people who killed guards.
Well, hypothetically, is 4 lives worth more than 50? 50 scared, hungry people?
Is it 60?
60?
Mm.
Those last 10 make the difference.
Yeah,
The refugees are inside the city then.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
I was reading Vamrick's thing.
uh, so the refugees are inside the city then?
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, have you thought about how to feed these people? $60 people showing up at, I don't know, random houses or wandering the streets. Maybe you found some people to take them in. Perhaps Father Lucian and... I don't know enough about your traffic through the city. Maybe you got that note from Fiona Walker. Maybe she's hosting a couple. Regardless. Do you have plans to feed and water these people?
Well, hypothetically, they would have maybe brought some supplies with them. Not much, but maybe enough for the night. Enough time to, hypothetically, help them out down the line.
Sure. And
Not if
then,
there were refugees inside. But
so they're fed tonight and then tomorrow and the next day, and what happens when these people start leaving whatever safe haven you've secured for them in search of food?
Are you just asking, how much are you going to charge just to feed the people?
hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Actually, fuck that. I'm tired of that. This isn't hypothetical at all. I am a man of the people, and I've been sneaking food outside the walls for the past couple days. So, if you would like, I can either set up a drop with you to bring to your safe houses, or if you'd like, I can work with my wife and our network and get food to them if you tell me where these safe houses are. Yeah, you can roll an insight.
I was saying, guys, this is the perfect insight time, and Totes is not the one to do it.
Woo! Big money.
Nice.
Uh,
I just want to know
Even-
how true this guy seems. Genuine.
yeah. Even though, like, his exterior is definitely this, like, grizzled, toughened barkeep, you can tell that he's, like, coming from a place of concern, and any dodginess to him, like, is probably more a reflection of, like, how you guys are handling the conversation
So he has
versus,
genuine
like,
empathy, then? He's not.
yeah.
Okay. I'll soften. I won't light the bar on fire like I was going to.
If that silence kind of lingers, that's where, like, Totes would probably just be like, "Oh, they're at the church in the carpenter's house."
I will make sure they have ample resources, and consider yourselves friends of the Blue Water and going forward. That's a brave thing you did tonight.
Well, we'll see. if
Wait,
that
can we
holds
trust
out.
this guy?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll look at Totes and say hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
I think no matter what, I probably wouldn't do it blatantly, but I would probably slide, like, whenever we, like, retire, I'll leave, like, 20 gold behind, you know, specifically, like, for the refugees to, like, help out with the food costs.
Sounds good. Just remove that from your inventory. We can handle that when you guys go upstairs.
Yeah, really.
Well, sounds like you all have had a busy night. again appreciate what you've done for those poor people outside the gates. I do not spare any love for the Baron, but I understand why he does what he does. He's crushed by fear. He's a scared little boy hiding behind forced optimism. And when anything
Hypothetically,
challenged,
would you be inclined to take over for him if he wasn't around?
that I have no interest in. I am not a politician.
That's a shame.
I'm happy to be creating this little slice of peace away from the dreary
What about your wife?
Barovia. She's always been a bit more diplomatic than me, but I think we have our hands full with Brahm and Bray in running this place. Thank you for thinking that we would be qualified for that. I suppose-
Hypothetically, of course.
Sure. But
Who would be a good
Not hard.
person to take over?
who would be a good person to take over? Well, that's a loaded question. I need to do a little bit of looking for that.
Oh, surely it would need to be a calm and level-headed individual with a sense of good politics and tact, like Isaac.
I wouldn't recommend Isaac.
I think Sal would be a little bit into his cups by now, and he'd probably say something like, "Every politician starts with good intentions, but the alternative bears the same Baron over and over again."
Maybe.
What's it?
We've
What's
only
it
had
awfully-
the. No. Please go ahead.
That's an awfully bleak outlook.
Politics is bleak, son. You're a real boy now. You gotta know these things.
You're the most positive person in this whole land. I like that
One
about
day
you.
you'll be a real.
Everything is just so new. Anyways,
I wish I could share that sentiment, but we've only ever had the Valikoviches here in Barovia. Starting some 500 years ago. The first Baron took over. I can't remember the name from the history books, but they believe themselves to be royal blood and have ruled this town since then.
this
How old are you?
maybe a year old realistically. But I spent most of that time alone and by myself being hunted. So all of this is thanks. All this is new. I haven't had friends and varying opinions. I've just spent a lot of time with myself being me. Kind of weird.
Who's hunting you?
Who isn't hunting you in Barovia?
You've heard my story. Haven't you? We've talked about this. Thought. Maybe not. There's a... Wait, we want to get into this right now? Alright, sure. There is a... I'm going to use the term demonic puppet that lives somewhere with Strahd who killed my master. And then during that act is, I don't know, I guess when I became a real boy and I managed to kind of wander around the castle trying to escape. I got out, and then I was like, I've been wandering the mists and having weird interactions with some hags, I feel like, and
Did you make a deal with the Hex?
no, not that I recall. It's all there's the events and things I can remember, but there are things about it. It just seems like a fever dream. I guess would be the best way to describe it. And so, like, there are things that I remember and things that I don't. But there is that fucking puppet that lives in there, and he spent months chasing me around that castle.
That sounds awful.
Was. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm gonna get that fucking thing eventually.
Oh, I like this version of you.
Do you think that
But that's
puppet's
why-
a real boy too?
What?
Do you think that puppet's a real boy too, or something different?
I would imagine he is the same thing I am.
So he's a real boy now too.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's the real boy too. I mean, the way he's not a puppet, I guess. It moved on its own just like I do, and it talked, and it murdered things. Like it was sentient for sure. I don't know who's a real boy. They're like me. Does it happen? I don't know. I don't know. We're all gonna fucking find out and learn together, aren't we, kids?
We're all in it together.
Sorry to sidetrack. I just was curious.
No, it's okay.
I think we have got bits and pieces of it, but
To answer your question from earlier, the person who's probably most poised to take the Baron's spot is Lady Wachter. Her family has the sway here in Barovia to ensure an easy transition.
Oh, we're having dinner with her tomorrow. Night. Tomorrow. Whatever.
That's fortuitous.
I'll just hold up my letter and be like, "Yep."
Does she know that you're a supporter of hers?
I wouldn't say that I'm a supporter. I just know that her and the Baron have been at odds for a long time, and if she saw an opportunity, she would probably make a play for that.
And you would back her. You would be okay with that.
Whew,
Is a play how you get elected here?
Oh my god.
not like that. A move. She would make a move to overtake him.
I want to make another joke, but I'm trying not to slow it down.
How did this last year?
Given the difference, or given the comparison, her or the Baron, there's pros and cons to both. I suppose the pros of Lady Wachter more closely align with mine, where she's intelligent and organized and compassionate. But she has her flaws. The Baron, obviously, you've seen, is a man prone to overreactions and forced joy, and damn all those who stand in the way of it. I don't know that there's a good option, and I don't know that I'm the man to make that choice.
This Baron sounds like an insurrectionist.
The Baron does? How can he insurrect himself?
So,
That's,
yeah.
that's just just thinking about where was the Baron on January 6th?
Disregard it. He's really deep in the wine right now.
What do you know about the Baron's little buddy?
Isaac?
Yeah.
Oh, I know he's got quite the temper and that devilish arm that he can seem to summon fire from. He's the Baron's muscle. He's how the Baron keeps his manufactured joy in seemingly safe streets. He sends Isaac to clean up after him.
Is the Baron married?
Yes.
Does he have any kids?
Yes, Victor. Nice boy.
Where is he?
He lives at the Baron's mansion with his family.
How old is he?
Why are y'all asking so many questions about the boy?
13.
Oh, so it's a kid. Okay.
Yeah, coming of age, but yes, still on the young side.
Well, I just if depending on how we usurp this Baron, I mean, does the kid have some right to like still be the heir to barony?
What is your form of government here?
Yeah.
I mean, he certainly would have first right to taking over the office of the Baron. But if you are ousting his father, and we best be careful because we are bordering on treasonous talk here, as long as it's just us, but there are always spies in Barovia.
This is all hypothetical.
All
Yeah,
hypothetical. Very hypothetical. I'm glad you know what that means. I'm
not illiterate.
Had me fooled. Anyway, I think in an insurrection type scenario, he doesn't have sway with the guard and, you know, where he needs to effectively establish himself.
Probably just uses Isaac to intimidate the other guards.
What? Why does Isaac serve the Baron?
Oh, that is a good story. Or good question, I should say. So, many years ago, Isaac, lost his sister. She was taken and presumably eaten by wolves. There was no remains ever found. And her parents succumbed to grief. A couple days later, he lost his arm in the attacks. He was with his sister when the wolves came. And, well, he kind of bummed around town, more or less, for a couple of years, getting in trouble here and there, until one fateful day he was arrested and was taken to the Baron's house to stand some sort of trial, and the Baron took him in. There is a full story for this. Where can I find it? I'm just speaking off of memory. That one. just to keep pace going, more or less, he went into the Barons. This was while, that's what it was. Okay. So Baron, Vargas's father was alive. The Baron took Isaac in, and a couple weeks later, the Baron's father died in his 50s under seemingly, otherwise good health. No foul play was discovered, but the Baron took power, and the next time Isaac was seen, he had that devilish arm. Now, doesn't take
Patricide.
that, seems most likely, but rarely talked about.
I feel like talking about it would be malicious unhappiness.
And that, you are beginning to understand our Baron.
Are they lovers?
What?
What?
I feel compelled to ask that question for some reason. Just seems like
Are they lovers? Lovers?
Yeah. Lovers. Yeah.
But not to my knowledge, no. I would venture. I would venture a guess that they were people who shared a common goal and a common need for each other's positions. That does make it sound like they're lovers. You know what I mean.
So you're making it worse.
Two men can't be lovers. That's preposterous. Just kidding.
Jesus.
I can assure you that Lady Wachter knows much more of this backstory than I do. I've only heard rumors I get shared with me here at the bar.
All right.
Well, I appreciate all that you've told us.
Yeah, that was a unexpected turn at the end of the evening there.
Well, I'm glad I could be of assistance aside from, the normal pouring a drink.
Well, I think at that point I'm going to head upstairs as well.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, to get this
If
one.
everybody's wrapping
Yeah.
up, we can take a long rest, and I'm gonna take a 10-minute break here. I gotta go chat with Shelly about house stuff. BRB.
Guess I'll take a quick break while he's doing that.
Yeah.
Can't read these big poems anymore.
I'm back.
Also, back. Never left.
Okay.
You're not Batman.
Hypothetically. I'll have to be the like Pee Wee Herman word of the day now.
I'm back.
That was the perfect timing for a break for me too. 'Cause I had to pee. I was about to be like in character. Do you have a bathroom? And then I actually went to the bathroom.
Was not the conversation I was planning on having tonight at the bar.
Yeah, right.
that could have gone a very different direction. I feel like.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I
Well,
thought at first it
hypothetically.
was like, oh, fuck. Right?
Yeah, hypothetically.
I feel like in my backstory, like Sal was pretty much. I'd exposed this already. He'd been part of overthrowing barons. Like, I just feel like he just finds himself like, oh, here we go again, overthrowing another baron.
Hey man, overthrowing barons is just one step away from overthrowing gods.
Right. It's a little domino effect.
Yeah, Sean, you should go on to D&D Beyond and go into the campaign and actually read my character's backstory. I think I would have. I've told you as much as I. There's some things in there that you can understand, but I gave you a pretty good gist if that's all you're after.
Yeah, I think it was more for like Totes' level of understanding.
Because Bracelet doesn't understand it 100%. You know, that's the thing. It's like it's weird. Everything's weird for him. So
It's like a little murder doll having a mushroom trip, realizing like.
I mean, basically, yeah. That's a good way to look at it.
Oh, never mind, you're at max.
I'm gonna do a little stuff.
My wife is upstairs watching that Kim Kardashian show.
Oh,
Have you
Wait,
guys
is
heard
this-
about this? Yeah.
There's another Kim Kardashian show.
So she's actually trying to act.
no. Oh no.
Oh god.
So I hadn't seen it, but I
To be
had.
fair, she was good in that one video I saw her in.
Yeah. But she's just been, I mean, just destroyed by her acting's terrible. The whole thing, like it's just it's a bad show, and it really sucks because there's some good names in it otherwise. And so I went up there for break, and she was laying there watching it, and I watched 5 minutes of it, and that's the only 5 minutes of that I will ever fucking watch ever. God, it is so bad. Holy shit.
What platform is it on? Like Netflix or some shit, or
Probably Hulu or I don't fucking know.
for sure.
Evan's like, I'm in, let's go.
Glenn Close is in it, and Sarah Paulson. It's got
Oh,
Damn.
Naomi Watts is in it. Like the cast is actually really good, but Kim Kardashian is so bad in it.
It's crazy what money can get you.
My favorite thing of that, it's crazy what money can do for you, is somebody did an AI of what Jennifer Aniston would look like if she didn't have all that money, and it's like, oh, you mean a normal 60-year-old woman?
So the house that we've had our eye on is like 6 minutes from my mother-in-law, 30 minutes from the stadium. Somebody else put an offer on tonight, and we're like, so I was just up talking with Shelly, like, all right, well, we had 2 people at our house yesterday for over an hour. One of them backed out and said the husband didn't like the finishing. That's the only feedback we got. To which I say, go fuck yourself. I think what actually happened there is the wife wants a new house, the husband does not want to move. If I had to guess, that's what that was going for. But the other people that were there for over an hour, we were expecting to get an offer for today because they like reached out and they're like, "When's their ideal closing date?" And we haven't. That was this morning. We haven't heard anything the rest of the day. And our agent's a piece of shit. Don't ever use Redfin. Fuck Redfin. But anyway, so we're like, all right, well, we'll send an offer with a home buying contingency and just see what happens. Like they'll either take the other offer or we'll still have to sell this place. So we were just figuring out logistics for that. But it's so fun. Fuck me.
Oh no, it's so bad. It's so awful.
It's so terrible.
Now's a rough time to be selling too.
Right, it's a great time to be buying, but even that, like, the selection isn't really there, and there's less competition, but the houses are just, like, all shit. And going from, like, a 2.5 rate to a 6.5 is brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Anywho, it's life. But you guys all went and took a long rest?
Oh, yeah.
How long is it?
Yeah, sure. That's the thing I do.
Yeah.
All right. Sleep passes slowly, but as uneventfully as it can in Barovia. You guys wake up feeling refreshed. Wounds from yesterday's battle magically disappeared. What are you up to?
Well, it's all one room, right? Or wasn't it split between two or something?
It was two. It was like this one and this one.
Get up and I assume you guys are gonna eat breakfast or here or something, correct? Do they serve breakfast here?
They do serve breakfast here. You've had breakfast here before, even.
Okay.
And there's a couple commoners milling about, having food, chatting up a storm.
Is this like a continental situation, or?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. There's a waffle maker. You know, some nice eggs that have been sitting out way too long. Actually, it's Erwin. Erwin does a really nice job of staying on top of the eggs. They're really fresh eggs for.
He's
for
at the omelet station. He's at the omelet station for sure.
He's at the omelet station. Yep.
Is there really shitty quality orange juice?
I love Hotel Continental breakfast orange juice.
Don't get me wrong, I drink the shit out of it. It's just not good orange juice.
No, it's not, but it's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love. It turns out my brain loves sugar.
That's the taste of vacation for me.
Yeah, right. 100%.
I'm just imagining now, like a real like torturous, evil kind of, very of the theme, like iron thing over like over a bed of coals, and it opens up and it's a waffle maker.
Yeah. What's the like old thing that they used to torture people with, where it was basically a casket with big metal spikes? It's the same thing.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Iron Maiden, yeah.
Iron Maiden waffles.
Now I want an Iron Maiden waffle maker.
Well, this has to exist, right?
Right. Actually, the brand name is made in iron.
This doesn't exist. I found my $1 million idea.
Right.
Anywho.
Bespoke waffle makers.
So you guys are able to sit down. There's a bunch of chatter going on around you. If you want to talk about your plan for the day, or
We hear
talk, or what?
Yeah, are the people talking about like have they realized that there are guards missing and or the people outside the walls are
Roll me a perception check.
Oh no. Mike's gonna have fucking D&D ice agents in no time. Oh no.
I'm gonna add a D4 to that with my built for success thing.
D&D ice agents.
In D&D, those are just called town guards.
They're so good.
I knew D&D was inbred with racism.
Super fascist.
That's why it's okay to fight them.
Oh god, are we Antifa?
Yep.
All right,
Alright,
so total is 16.
Alright, you overhear someone saying, someone saw Isaac sniffing around the stockyard, torch in hand. They say he's hunting whoever killed the guards, and he's not bringing them back alive.
Oh.
There's only Wraithland here then,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, if you're listening for chatter, you can roll me a perception as well. Anyone who wants to.
Yeah, I'd probably be eyeing people up, trying to not look suspicious,
Trying to
but actually look.
Activize them.
Right. I'm detecting.
Roll me a detection check.
Damn, I looked.
That's
Why 12?
You got 12. You hear someone say, "Old Henrik, the coffin maker, has been acting strange again. Maybe he's got his hands in something foul."
I'll keep that to myself for sure. Just clock it.
I'll tell the party when we're all outside together,
Right,
outside of hearing shot.
Yeah,
Probably whispering that to somebody right now.
sure. Erwin comes up to you guys and says, "Wine?"
That's the bartender, right?
Yeah.
this early in the morning? Yes. Please.
Man after my own heart. And pours a glass for you and a glass for him. He kind of lowers his voice and leans in. Seems like your handiworks made quite the impression around town.
Yeah. How much do they know?
The usual chatter. I heard someone say that they weren't killed by men. Their bodies were drained, pale as chalk, no blood left. Don't tell the gods I said so. So, unless one of you is secretly a vampire, they have no idea what's happening.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
But you can be sure as shit that the Baron's panicking in his mansion right now. Oh, also forgot. This is for you. He pulls out a letter. Who did... Wraithland got it last time, right? I think it was addressed to you. It was either Wraithland or Totes. But addressed to
I got the first letter.
from okay, you did.
Yeah,
So it says, "Dear Totes, due to recent events, we need to move up our meeting. Please come by for morning tea if available. Lady Fiona Wachter."
well, that's fucking convenient.
Just assume I shared that.
Some high tea. Should we go grab Irina?
What do we need an arena for?
Yeah. Okay, so that was one thing we did not talk about last night. Is it? So if I understood your story last night, Irina is the missing sister, right? And that's why he's making weird dolls of her?
You're asking me?
Well, yes. I guess I'm kind of just speaking out loud to the group.
I have no idea what you guys have learned, or any of that. Sure, yeah, maybe. She's supposed to die to wolves, but could be. Sounds nice.
Well, he was making the toy maker is making dolls that look just like Irina, right? And that was the thing for him.
So Irina is Blinksy's sister.
Or I mean, Isabel. What's the werewolf girl that's with us? Whatever her.
Irina.
Irina.
Werewolf.
Okay.
The werewolf girl that's with him.
Yeah. So Irina is Blinksy's sister. You're saying?
No, Isaac's sister.
Blinks.
Isaac's
Why is the toy maker making toys of Irina?
For Isaac.
For Isaac. Isaac
Ah,
had permission.
that's an important detail you left out. That's awful suspicious. Yeah, I agree. That's a fair take.
Or he wants it to be his sister.
Well, let's hope it's his sister.
You know,
At certain point,
Barovia-
maybe we don't want to hope it's his sister.
In Barovia, there's some weird stigma around stepsisters, but
They get stuck a lot.
they do. Does that happen out by you as well?
It's just that it's
It's been more prevalent lately.
It mostly happens during laundry duties.
Really? Just get tangled in the
Yes.
line?
It would seem that way.
Hmm,
Or caught up in the wash. You know,
Yeah. That's
strange accidents.
all too familiar.
I don't think they're actually step siblings, though, right?
I don't know. There seem to be a lot of step siblings concentrated in one particular industry.
What a tangent, boys.
What'd you guys do in D&D? Did you fight a dragon? No. Talked about step porn.
Jokes about step porn.
Right. But but thematically in context. Like,
Big jokes about gay vampires.
My son, like, every time I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go run D&D. You're the dungeon master? I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you guys gonna fight a dragon tonight? And I'm like, oh, tonight we're exploring geopolitical intrigue, my friend. He like looked at me blankly, like, oh, can you fight a dragon? But anyway, sorry to distract. Yeah, it certainly seems feasible that they could be related. That's an odd coincidence. Making dolls of Irina, you say?
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
We made him stop.
Yeah.
Blinksy, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about him.
But he's creepy
Yeah,
as
really.
fuck, right? You'd agree he's a weirdo.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's fucking weirdo. I mean,
maybe we should go get Irina just to keep her safe in case that fucking weirdo finds her.
She's at the church.
We could
Well, I mean,
check and
if
see
I-
how they're doing too. We do have.
Do you have a crush?
No, I
If you just want to go see your friends, you can just say, I'd like to go see my friends. Can we go to the church, please? It's okay.
Well, I just think maybe we should.
I mean, she is pretty, Sal. We get it. Like,
Oh, Jesus. No.
I mean, replacing your wife a bit quick there, though.
No. I just think.
She's gonna whisper over, too soon!
I would just hate to him to stumble across her. No one's around to protect her.
We brought her here so the church was where we said she could be in a safe place. She can't really just come with us everywhere.
did we make things worse, though, by having him out hunting around for something like...
And now he's on the hunt. Exactly.
Exactly. Now he's on the hunt. Before he wasn't.
I mean, 100% killing those guards made it worse.
I'm sure by now they must have noticed that there's no more refugees outside their camp, just unless they did meet some dummies, I believe, from whatever from last time. But how much time can that really buy us?
Yeah. Okay. So, what I asked the bartender, like, what time is high tea? Like, what time do we need to be there?
Oh, I mean, I'd say anytime in the next couple hours. I believe it said morning tea. Not that I'm reading your mail. But I think, I mean, it's sun up now, so 7 a.m. I think you could probably be there anytime from 9 to 11 would be acceptable.
Okay. So so we're not in a rush necessarily.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's still early in the morning. Continental breakfast is only served till 8 after all.
I always hated that.
Yeah, who wants to wake up early on vacation? I get it.
Yeah, like what are we doing here?
Okay. Yeah. Sal, do you want to go check in on her? We'll go with you. It's okay.
And you said you wanted to talk to the priest last night.
Yeah, I do. That's accurate.
Oh, then we are technically closer to the coffin guy, right? Or I guess the Blue Water. I guess is kind of split.
The Blue Water Inn is, yeah, they're opposite sides of town. But you're kind of smack dab in the middle.
And then where is the Bacta residence?
It's like 3 blocks north of the Blue Water Inn.
Okay. Little McMansion.
All right,
I would say
you guys making your way to the church?
I'd say we make our way to the church.
Yeah.
I'll light a cigarette. I'm at 25
Good.
now.
So yeah, Yeska's here. Millie Vollers is back. Let's throw him in here. And Irina's here. Alright. Yeah, you guys enter into the church. You see Father Lucian kind of rumbling around the pulpit. Irina's just sitting in a pew reading a book. Millie Vaj is out in the back tending to the grounds. And Yeska is just sweeping up the aisles.
I see Irina and I run up to her right away. And
you. Hi. Sorry, he startled me.
It's fair.
Is there any sign of all the people?
Of like other people in the church. Oh, like the
The
refugees.
30 people.
Yeah.
30 people.
At this point in the day, actually, rather than yes, there's small signs, but like you can tell Yeska's kind of like sweeping up the debris from them sleeping up here last night, and they're probably mostly hidden in the crypts right now. So he's just clearing away any signs. You're able to pretty easily spot a couple things as he's sweeping up.
The next thing I would like to do is if there's any literature around on the Morning Lord, I want to go read it.
Or the brochures.
So, like, in this main area, if you're not poking around the church at large, there's, like, a hymn book that you could read.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and roll me... Man, I don't know what would be right for, like, how much you can
I still think it's a religion check.
Well, I'm
I still
eating from text. Yeah, I do kind of lean towards religion, and I'm fine with that because you get a little bonus to it too. Yeah, go ahead and roll religion to see how much you can glean from the hymnals. There you go.
pretty good about.
All right.
Totes is good at learning.
Yeah. What are you looking to learn from the hymns or from the material?
The big thing Totes is trying to find out is what the Morning Lord basically has promised to do for people.
Okay. So the Morning Lord, his main promise seems to be around like the sun always rising. So kind of in the name, but like a new day will always come is like a common theme in a lot of the hymns that you've read. And then the other like common phrase that you pick out is the light will return. The Morning Lord does not forget his children.
I feel like I feel like there'd be a lot of like the night is darkest right before the dawn.
Yeah, very much so. All right, Raylan, what did you want to ask Irina?
Oh no! So I go up to her. I clap my hands in front of me. I go, so I have this crazy theory on why you're the wolf girl. So Isaac, the guy with the weird arm, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He lost his sister to a wolf attack, and that's how you became the wolf girl, and that's why he has the weird puppets or whatever things that look like you made. Because he can't.
He's what?
Did we talk to you about that?
Yeah, she was there.
I thought she was there.
I don't think I was at the toy shop, was I? Oh no,
Yeah,
it was
she
on
was.
the way to the church. She was, yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because she was like, "What the fuck?" Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, so you think that he's my brother from before I was found? I mean, maybe. I don't know what to do with that information.
It would explain why you're a wolf girl, right? Because that's how you survive a wolf attack.
Yeah, I guess I'm confused why I'm a wolf girl.
I thought they kept
That's
calling
the
you-
most confusing part of the story.
Right now it's that like you were trying to find out why I'm a wolf girl is confusing me.
I wasn't trying to find out. We just happened to find out. In a weird turn of someone telling us a story.
I've never been a wolf or turned into a wolf, or I'm just confused where the wolf connection's coming in.
Everyone keeps saying you're a werewolf, aren't you?
I am not. No.
I think what he means to say is, you may be in danger. We think this guy may be looking for something, and that something might be you. And
Oh yes.
something gives us the idea that he might be searching for us.
Yes, that's the point I was trying to get across.
Sure. Yeah. No. Thank you. Okay. What? Am I not safe here? I know we talked about Kresk as possibly being an option. I know there's another religious facility there that would maybe get me further from the reach of Strahd. Do you think he's working for him?
It just seems like his the lonely brother wants his sister back. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
Let's have
don't
a
think.
weird
Isn't
devil
he
arm.
looking for the person who killed the guards?
But if he's on a search, he's eventually going to come to the church searching for things, and if Irina's it's found out somehow, that's all I'm saying.
Irina, do you not want to be found by your potential long lost brother?
I mean, based on what I've heard about him, I didn't really know he might be my brother, but he doesn't seem like a person that you would want to have hunting you. I can't say I'm feeling I'm missing a family connection. I have a brother. He's in the village of Barovia.
So you don't want this brother?
Not based on what I've heard about him, no.
What if finding you made him better? Because it seemed like from the story that a lot of his problems became because he lost his sister.
You think? I
Watch
mean,
That's what the story said.
Yeah.
should I go to him then? Like, do you think maybe I could soften some of the hard edges I've heard about?
Yeah, hard edges.
Oh my goodness.
D&D is just double entendre. Do you think that, like, if I went to speak with him, maybe it would hurt people less? Because I mean, that's primarily what I've been hearing, is that he helps the Baron rule with a flaming fist.
I don't
Right.
think it'll make him hurt people more.
Well, and wouldn't it bring a bunch of joy? Wouldn't that make the Baron happier? Ooh.
Maybe. I mean, it would at least give us a little bit of time to.
So yo, let's try it. I'll go find Isaac. I'll be back, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna go look for Isaac.
Surely nothing bad will happen.
Oh fuck.
You guys can try and stop him.
I go with you.
Bruce
I'll
will go
take
with
it.
you.
Yeah,
Guys, no, we have to go to tea soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably
we
go.
have all morning for tea.
No. Sorry, in real life dropped a whole bunch of trail mix all over my fucking lab.
All right. Where are you guys going to look for Isaac?
Toes' money is on where the guards' bodies were found, like roughly in that area.
Okay.
Like heading in that direction first.
Loaded the shitty map. Why is this one still on my navigation? Let's do the good map. Take that off my navigation. Alright. Oh hey, here's the 4 guards you killed.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Hypothetically.
So you guys are over here at St. Andrew's Church. You're gonna go all the way back over down by the stockyard over here.
Yeah, well, that's the direction I head, looking for Isaac.
That's about
I'd probably be asking around, like if there's people out, be like, hey, have you guys seen Isaac?
Most people will roll me like a performance
Persuasion?
or yeah, persuasion's fair there too. Okay. You're able to charm them enough that they're not just gonna outright run away at Isaac's mention. A couple people just kind of blow you off and say like, I don't care. He's not bothering me. And then one person says he's usually still sleeping off the previous night's liquor at the burgomaster's mansion. But no one has a exact location for you. Much to get.
And Ichabod, whatever the bartender's name, did say that he was out and about, right?
Irwin?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Did he?
No.
I told you guys that
Oh, okay.
after
I was
we
like,
walked
I can
outside.
say.
Yeah. I mean, he might be out and about. Usually he's sleeping off some liquor. This is as much as you're able to get from random townspeople.
From people? Okay.
I was told, I overheard that Isaac is out hunting for the people that murdered them and is not going to bring them back alive.
Oh, that's right. You overheard the
Yeah.
townspeople saying that at the bar.
Well, then yeah. I mean, if
Just- just
people
keep
saying that, but
Okay.
keep heading that way.
I don't think this is a good idea, but okay.
What are you apprehensive about?
I feel like we're going to confront him about something that, well, I believe to be true. He's still going to take offense to it somehow. Like, I feel like this is a semi-unreasonable for, I don't know, maybe you can persuade him, though.
So best case scenario, he finds his long lost sister, doesn't work for the Baron anymore, and then we don't have to fight him. Worst case scenario, he gets offended anyway, and we kill him when the Baron's not around.
Win-win, I say.
Alright,
That was easy enough.
alright. I don't disagree with that logic. I will be hiding along the way, though, so...
Sounds good.
Ultimately, we're gonna have to face this guy anyway. It sounds like so. Might as well
Oh, the
take it
chaotic
down.
side of Travis wants to cast light on him so bad when he hides. Good thing I'm playing it.
That was terrible.
Woof. No hiding today.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys kind of make it to the town square. And as you're heading south towards the stockyard, you do see Isaac with 4 guards kind of searching over by the wall where you brought people over.
I'll wave. As like we're still walking, like if too far away to hear each other, I'm just waving. Like a hello wave, not a waving him down. Yeah.
I put my face in my palm.
I'm gonna whisper to him. You should never wave at a one-armed person. That's really rude.
I put my arm down when he says that.
Isaac sees you waving and starts to approach with the guards in tow. Outsiders. What? Why are you waving at me?
First, hello. Second,
Too
so
busy pleasantries this morning, please. Business.
so we heard kind of a story about like how you lost your sister.
His face turns like bright red.
And your arm.
His arms are. His face matches his arm.
And like we also kind of saw like your order for some dolls that we're guessing look like your sister, and we kind of put like we think we know where your sister is. Do you want to come like meet her and see if it's your sister?
I feel like we just inadvertently earned Blink season time in the stocks, if not a literal ass whipping.
Yeah. So he dismisses the guards. He just raises his hand and waves them off.
That was good.
And so
Bye, guys.
You best not be lying about this.
Do I look like the kind of person who lies?
I don't think you can lie.
Well, that is good.
I love it anytime Totes is basically like, does this look like the face of a liar? And it's just like this robotic, just like plain face.
Yeah.
Just-
The ultimate poker face.
yeah.
If I find out that you are doing this because you had any role to play with the refugees' disappearance or with the dead gods, and you are trying to distract me from my duties, I will hunt each of you down and make sure you have a very painful death.
Is that a threat?
But that is a threat.
Hypothetically, of course.
Oh, very literally.
Oh. Okay, well, come on.
But if
I'll turn around and start walking
is
towards the
true-
church.
Oh, okay, and he will follow you.
I love it. He's about to go on to his next counterpoint. It's like, but if it's true, something good, no, you don't care. All right.
Yeah, what are you gonna do if it is her? I'm gonna ask while we're walking towards the church.
You are too short for him to respond to.
Wow.
He like does not see you as something worth talking to.
Damn.
I scurry up Bruce's back and onto his shoulder, and I say, that's awfully rude. You don't need to be that way. I just asked you a question.
I feel like Bruce is just used to this now. Like, if you keep a pet squirrel for long enough, eventually you're just used to them crawling up you.
Sorry, what was the question?
If it is your sister, like we think it is, like, what does that mean for you?
That means I will have found my sister after many long
What a Toad's answer.
being alone.
So I guess, what happened, if you don't mind telling us? What happened when you were younger?
Wolves took my sister. I lost my arm. And my parents died from grief.
Was that a separate incident where you lost your arm at a different location, or?
I lost my arm when I lost my sister.
Where did you find this arm?
He just shoots you a glare. I will not be answering that.
I'm gonna dispel magic on his arm for sure at some point.
One of those guys basically just evil meatbag Totes.
Evil Toads.
He rips off his skin and he's a warforged underneath.
That means Irina's a warforged.
Yeah, you get the wrong W word.
Oh.
Alright. So yeah, you guys make it back. He's not really interested in conversation. He mostly grunts or just outright dismisses any of the questions you guys have. And you make it back to the church.
Where all the refugees are.
Yeah.
Or a significant number of.
So, Irina's like kind of waiting here nervously by the door, and Father Lucian's kind of over here comforting her. And Isaac walks in and says, "Man, I really don't prepare you for this shit at DM school."
God, it's like that degree means nothing.
Really, I feel like I just wasted 40K.
In all the exercises, they just followed the module.
I would love to see like a stat output of how many parties like follow the module versus just doing whatever random shit.
Yeah.
but sorry, Shelly was texting me. So you guys enter, and first he goes completely still, and he just like seems to freeze any sort of like confidence or presence or aura that he has. Kind of like just drops, and it's almost like he's a little boy again, and you hear him just whisper, "You're real." And if any of you are watching him closely, you see his monstrous arm twitch like it's reaching for her on its own.
That's why I moved myself to stay between them. Just in case.
I knew you'd come back. I kept you safe. I built you a home. Please, come with me, where I can keep you safe. Irina's like, hi, maybe we could just talk here for a little bit.
Does she feel like she? I guess what I clocked it. Like, how is she reacting? Does she like warm up at all, or is she just like super leery?
She's super leery. And he'll be like, Irina is not safe here. Please, come. You're my sister. I've made a place to keep you safe. Come with me now.
Like, Isaac, just to level set here. He, don't think she knew she had a brother, like, this morning. When we talked to her.
Well now
you called her by name. That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure you understand, like, where she's at right now, like, her reaction.
Yeah.
She doesn't feel as strongly about it as you do.
She's with her family now.
Not disagreeing with that
She
part.
doesn't remember you as family, is the problem.
She might need a little time.
She must.
Whoa, guy.
You're my sister. I've Mom and Dad died because you were gone, and now I must bring you home safe.
Take it easy, buddy. Take a minute here. Breathe a little bit. It's a lot of emotions going on.
Roll me a persuasion.
Jesus. Oh, let's go back.
11. He tries to take a breath to calm himself, if not only to appease you. Irina is my sister. It is my job to protect her, and she should come with me now.
I hate to say it, but she hasn't needed protection so far. Maybe you spend a little time to get to know her first before you take her away.
Yeah, I think that's the good point. Let's all just sit down, and you guys can talk about what's happened and stuff.
Fine. And him and Irina will go and sit in a pew and start whispering to each other, or more just like talking in hushed tones. But you can kind of see both of their body languages relax a little bit. It's still a tenuous situation.
for sure. You should probably roll for unpack trauma.
I'm just gonna look around and be like,
Wait,
so far so good, guys.
So I look at the party, I look at everybody, I go, so how did you guys know she was a werewolf? I still don't understand how you guys did that.
Oh, she's not. We just like to fuck with her.
Yeah, but I guess I took it too literally and
You saw it.
jumped
She-
Well, hey, it worked out for us.
A wild conclusion based off of. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I thought she growled at me when we were getting ribs. we were getting rabbit
Weren't they like
Fishing for a napkin. It was
4 or
crazy.
5? Yeah, 11-1. Why would they fucking fire their coach?
I guess I really thought she was a werewolf.
She's definitively not a werewolf.
We don't know that.
That's like saying not a doppelganger, alright? That doesn't fucking fly.
Coming from you, nothing is the truth.
Hypothetically, she could be a werewolf.
You know, given the story we heard, what could have happened is that the wolves took her and then they raised her. That is why she growled at Sal.
So she's not a werewolf, she was raised by wolves.
Not raised by them, but she does dance.
Hey,
She danced with the wolves?
Mm.
That's how she survived?
Yep.
Oh my god.
She got out that fateful day.
Sounds back from the Oscar or whatever.
Actually, that was the wolf's name, believe it or not.
Get rid of Oscar.
fucking playoff games, dude. Wait, I didn't know that.
I'm getting old werewolves in this module after movie stars now.
But only movie stars that have reprised their role as a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh god, tell me Nicolas Cage has played a werewolf at some point.
Hey, Strahd.
Perfect.
Nick Cage Strahd is beautiful. Alright, so what, are you guys just gonna kind of like sit and watch as I don't care to play out their conversation.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that there's no, like, they don't. Isn't trying to kill her, right? Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
largely what we're trying to just make sure that
Yeah.
everybody's kosher.
yeah.
It certainly seems like, I mean, I guess roll perception, whoever wants to make that judgment call.
My dice are terrible tonight. Jesus.
Yeah, they are.
Christ.
Jesus.
That's alright. I'm also paying attention, and I have a -1, so I will not be better.
I could roll. I was planning on just watching for signs of violence, but may as well at this point. Everyone's doing it.
Yep.
I'm terribly. We're. Bruce gets it.
Bruce knows what the violence looks like.
Bruce is just standing over here in chaperone mode.
Most of you think that like the situation is pretty calm at this point, and you're probably fine to move on. Bruce, being the wise man you are about human musculature, you notice, particularly the delts, he's still pretty tight. And so you're like, he still seems ready to blow open like a powder keg to you.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I
Tito?
would definitely just keep watching, but if anyone's like, yeah, we're gonna leave, I'm like, nah. Nope.
No? Okay.
He's too tense.
All right. Well, then, if you guys are waiting and watching, at a certain point, Irina is gonna stand up and walk back over to you all and say, "It's tough to tell. He's had a lot of trauma since we apparently lived together, but he is helping me remember things like our parents before whatever happened. I was so young, I really don't remember much of that time. Do you... He's asking that I come back and stay with him at the mansion, and that's the safest place for me here in Velaki. Do you guys think I should? Or... I know you were saying that maybe this is the chance where we could turn him. You guys have guided me safely so far, so whatever guidance you have.
Well, yeah,
Is there any way you could maybe turn him on towards our cause? I mean, we're about to go get to use his opposition here. I think the mansion might become the least safest place in a matter of hours here.
I would say give it a couple hours.
Don't go to the mansion for a couple hours.
I would have avoided.
I wouldn't go to a second location with him if I were you.
Okay. So we'll just stay here and chat. I mean, I think we're okay. If you guys need to go do tea or whatever you were saying. I worry that he's not gonna leave here until I do.
You don't think he's gonna force you there?
She just kind of shrugs her shoulders, like I have known this guy less than you guys have. I really don't know.
I get that. What's the party think? You think
Maybe we tell him that we all have a tea appointment, and then we'll deliver Irina to the mansion later.
Well, it's not making any promises. We'll just go to tea and come back. It's a small town. If he tries to do anything, we'll find him.
Okay. Well, I trust you guys, so yeah, go to your tea.
Yeah.
We'll be fine here at the church, I think.
Irina, if he does try to force you, do not try to fight back too much. If you can find a way to just...
I mean, I'll show her as he's saying that. I'll just hold up a piece of paper, like, this is where we'll be.
Nope. Okay. Sounds good. That sounded really rapey, Bruce. Just so you know. Let me work on that. Friend to friend. Just saying.
Sounded really rapey.
Maybe he tried to keep you someplace too safe, like, you know, like you can't have any freedom.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely, he's very possessive so far, but we're working on it.
And no, I think you can take care of yourself for the most part. I just say, don't spend too much effort. If we're going to find you, but I don't think he'd try and hurt you. But you can probably use your effort to leave ways for us to find you.
Okay. I trust you guys. Sorry, I was yawning there. That sounded weird. I trust you guys.
That's not funny, Irina.
All right, well, let's go to tea.
All right.
Let's go meet our strange ally.
Yeah.
Hope that none of the refugees hiding in the crypts cough too loud or something. You don't want an Anne Frank situation.
Did cross my mind.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
An Anne Frank situation. Jesus.
We just invited the like Christoph Waltz from Inglourious Basterds character in. Like,
Right.
Right.
Oh, that would have been a fun way to play him.
right.
He's not that smart. Come on, guys.
Right.
No. He's
Yeah.
not. All right. I'm torn between calling it a session here so I can adequately prep tea, or just winging my way through it since we still have like 50 minutes. What are you guys feeling?
Wing it. Let's just do it.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
All right, time for furious note taking.
Oh yeah, here's where we catch him in the the bus.
Yeah, right. All right. Where's the front door? The front door is around this side.
Maybe if you need like a couple minutes to set some shit up.
No. Should be good. All right. So you guys head up back towards the Blue Water Inn, turning north towards the Wachter House. Oh, I lost the scene. Crap. Toggle navigation. View scene.
God, what did you even prep today?
Nothing. Oh no, and my foundry just crapped on me. Let me kill it and restart it while we're in this little bit of a lull. So everybody's going to need to reload their browsers here in a second when we're back up. I really had no idea what to prep today because I wasn't sure if you guys were going to follow the Arabelle stuff, if you were going to...
There was a lot of avenues.
Yeah. And then you guys ended up doing none of the above, so...
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm not sorry. That is definitively our job.
Right.
So I want
It
to
is.
say, everybody to the party, mission accomplished tonight. Good job.
Good job. All right. So a thick garden filled with herbs and vines stands behind this wide red-roofed manor. You guys can refresh, by the way.
Just a red roof in.
Yep. Slouching roof hangs heavy over furrowed gables, and moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of the vegetation. A handsome red painted door stands at the door's entrance, its upper half set with frosted glass.
I see a red door.
Mm-hmm.
See nothing yet. I see cabbages.
I was making a reference to I want to paint it black. Thank you.
Yeah.
James paused.
Thank you.
I will go knock on the door.
All right. As you knock on the door, a sort of mousy-looking man opens it up and says, "Ah, totes and esteemed companions, welcome to the Wachter residence. Can I take your coats?"
I just look at him.
Or any other
Nothing.
belongings?
Does Totes wear a coat?
No.
Okay, well, if there's nothing that you need to store in the coat room, then
I guess I probably have some like kind of like I don't know, shawl or something, like an animal fur coat or something. I'll just toss it at him.
he'll definitely catch it and store it in the coat room next to the entrance. And then he's going to lead you inside here, where you smell a assortment of delicious scents, both sweet and savory, wafting from the kitchen, kind of over here. And then you're gonna head over to the left through the dining room, and he will offer for you guys to take a seat in the parlor here, while he fetches Mrs. Wachter. And then he will also say, "Is there any drinks I can fetch for any of you?"
Just some wine, please.
Some wine?
Yeah.
Anyone else? Wine, tea?
The strong kind.
The strong kind of wine or the strong kind of tea?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll take some tea. Can I smoke this in here? And I'll pull up a cigarette.
Feel
Do you
free.
mind?
No,
I'll light one up.
not at all.
I'll light one up and start looking around. I guess for seeing if I notice anything out of place. You know.
Just as you're
I
like
guess,
sitting down in here,
Just sitting
looking
down,
around.
just making some observations.
Sure.
I guess out of place is pretty vague. Anything that would seem like that reads as like possibly dangerous or like unknown.
Roll perception. All right, 13. So it seems to be a very nice, well-to-do parlor and dining room, ornate decor. Nothing much out of place until you kind of eyes scan back over towards the like staircase that you walked by when you came back in. You notice a young woman wearing slippers and a white nightgown, about 16 years old, standing in the open doorway leading back to the staircase in the front entrance. She appears to be staring vacantly in space toward them, but neither moves nor makes eye contact. Black stringy hair, kind of picture like Girl from the Ring vibes.
Right. I guess, does she look like what Arabella has been described to me as at all? Or no? Or she
No. She's very clearly not Vishtani.
Okay. I guess I'd probably just look at her down the hallway, just clock it, and ask if once that guy leaves, did you anybody else see that girl down the hallway?
She wasn't there when you guys like walked in.
Oh.
What is with you and strange women?
They just find me, you know.
How did you meet your wife?
Is it a real girl or is it like a?
Seems to be. So you walk up to her.
I do. Are you okay, miss?
She just keeps staring vacantly into space, not really acknowledging you. Doesn't make eye contact. Her eyes don't really move at all. But she's a full corporeal human.
I'll say it probably out loud. At least I'm not the only one who sees her.
At this point, you'll hear from up the stairs somebody go, "Stella, how did you get there?" And down the stairs, you guys would recognize him from the bar when him and his brother were there drinking. Comes Nikolai. He sees you guys and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were here already. I will make sure to get Stella out of the way here. Please, don't worry. She's just, been a bit off lately." And at that point, Lady Wachter will also enter from the kitchen, and she'll say, "Nikolai, what is Stella doing out here?" And Nikolai says, "Oh, I was just going to take her for a walk around the gardens." And Lady Wachter says, "Well, remember, it's a brisk evening. Make sure Stella's warmly dressed and she doesn't trip or injure herself." And then Nikolai guides the vacant-eyed Stella outside the door. And Lady Wachter walks in. "Good evening. Sorry for the disturbance. I
Morning.
am..."
Morning?
Yes, morning. Sorry, we were going to do dinner originally. I am Lady Fiona Wachter. Please, I bid you a warm welcome, or a warm welcome to the Wachter house, and thank you for for accepting my invitation. Please, let's take a seat on the couches and discuss, or have a chat.
I'll shake her hand. Nice to meet you.
Sure.
Sal.
She shakes back. She's got a nice firm handshake. Shortly after you guys all sit down, Halik comes back with some wine and tea for anyone who wanted it. Lady Wachter says, a glass of brandy, please." He'll run back off there. Lady Wachter says, "I must say, it is not often we get outsiders in these parts, and even less frequent that they are competent and compassionate, as you all seem to be. What brings you to this little corner of Barovia?"
Well, it was kind of...
Happenstance, I guess.
Yeah, I mean... We got asked to escort somebody here, and we kind of all needed to go this way. So yeah, we ended up here.
Interesting. So, that's how you came by Valaki. Is there anything that brought you to Barovia in the first place, or are you victims of the mists?
Well, to be honest, we all were hired to, I believe, hunt some werewolves or something along those lines. And yeah, we kind of followed it into the mists, and here we are.
I see.
But first
Maybe-
we met Wraithland, and then we got lost in the mist.
On
Well, I was already in the mists. You had already gotten into the mist by the time you ran into me.
Yeah, but we didn't know it was a problem yet. I'm not saying you're a bad guy, Wraithland.
That's the mists are a cruel mistress at times, but can also be a powerful guiding force. Oh, well, thank you for accepting my invitation. Like I said, outsiders are a rare sight out here, and I was taken by the reports of your apparent competence. In such troubled times, it's always wise to find friends.
Agreed. Okay, so why have you invited us here?
Well, I was hoping that we could man, I already kind of said that. I invited you here so that I could get a better view of your character. Like I said, troubled times, always wise to find friends. I'm hoping that that could be us. Always looking to find new friends here in Vallaki. Why did you accept?
Well, we've heard some things about the Baron, and it seems to be that we may have kindred interests.
Right to business then.
Hypothetically.
Oh God.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
let me ask you this. What do you think of Vallaki, given the time you've spent in it so far?
Fuck you, old miss.
I think they're good people. I think they're doing their best to deal with the bad situation they found themselves in. I think the wrong guy got into power, and I think the wrong guy has poor intentions. And I think that people need to, if we have any chance of overthrowing this tyrant, Strahd, we need to start turning the hearts and minds of its land first, or alongside us.
That's an interesting way to put that. I would have expected with views like that you would more closely align with the Baron's view.
And what might those be?
The Baron's a coward.
Well, on that we can agree. But to turn the tides, we must, what was it that you said, dear boy?
About what?
You said to turn the tides, we need hope, or something along those
I'm so
lines.
sick and tired of fighting for them.
I just think the people here, everyone in this land, they deserve to be out of the mist. I think that's why we're really here.
Mm.
I know we all have something to find for ourselves in the mist. I think it starts by turning around those around us.
I guess the reason I say that resonates of the Barons of the Baron is that, I mean, that has been his policy for many years now, that all we need to do is simply look up with hope and change the minds of those around us, and that will rid us of our plight.
That's not all of it. I mean, it's good to have hope, but it's another thing to rule by giving you false hope. That's something wrong with that.
Hiding in a corner won't free anybody.
Very true. I confess myself, I've recently had grave doubts about the Baron's fitness to rule. I mean, the Velakovich family has ruled Vallaki ever since its first patriarch, Boris Velakovich, founded the town nearly 500 years ago. The Velakovich family has always believed themselves superior to others in the valley, and the current Baron is no exception to that. Well, I've lived in Vallaki for quite some time. I mean, are there any questions I could answer for you?
Well, let's talk about goals. You said our goals align. You presumably want to oust the Baron and take control of yourself. Like, what do you intend to do? How do you see the town being different?
Well, namely, I wouldn't have a brute enforcing my will upon the town. I'd get rid of the mandatory festivals. I guess I see myself as a bit more of a pragmatist, a realist than the Baron does. As preferable as some may find it to live in a realm not ruled by Strahd von Zarevich, Valakians do live in such a realm. And unfortunately, we must learn to come to terms with it. And
So you would work for Strahd.
oh, well, I wouldn't go quite so far. I would just say that, unlike Vargas, Strahd is, at the very least, capable of reason.
I doubt that.
That's really unfortunate.
Why?
Strahd only uses reason to oppress.
Again, I mean, as preferable as it would be to live in a realm not under his thumb, that's the situation that we have found ourselves in for the past hundreds of years. I see no way for that to change, and so we must make the best of it with what we can, rather than flaunting opposition to him. We can show reason, be able to negotiate. I can protect the people of Vallaki, and he can feel like he has ownership over his realm. You see, it's not bowing to Strahd. It's playing the devil's game.
Parcheesi? That's a Sean joke, not a Toast
I
joke.
know. I recognize that.
Like I said, that's unfortunate. So you disagree with our? I mean, he didn't. He just said it like we planned to go like take down Strahd. Like I don't.
And that is lovely. I have no issue with your goals there, and wish you the best on your journey. You're not the first adventurers to come through Barovia talking about, oh, we're going to kill the devil, freeing the people of Barovia. You adventurers, you come, you die, and we, the people of Barovia, have to continue to live under his regime.
Ultimately, I have one question.
Hmm.
Hypothetically,
Oh my god.
Yes.
we handled the Burgomaster problem,
Hmm.
and Strahd shows up and says that he wants a citizen of your town, and he'll leave everybody else alone. What do you do?
Well, I ask, what has this citizen of my town done to deserve extradition?
And he says, "You don't need to know. I'm Strahd. You do what I say, or I'll kill everybody in town."
Well, it is times like this where one must understand the greater good. If I must sacrifice one member of my town to save the rest, then I would make that sacrifice, yes. And perhaps a story is in order here, so you think me not a monster. Barovia, Vallaki, and Kresk, the land's three lights of civilization. Did you know, however, there was once a fourth? It was a fishing village named Berez, built on the banks of the Luna River not far south of here. In its prime, it was a bustling and thriving place, home of laughter, life, hope. And then, one day more than 300 years ago, the village's burgomaster defied the will of Strahd von Zarevich. Details are lost to time, but the histories make clear that Berez thought itself able to challenge the devil's rule. Whether it was pride, desperation, or mere foolishness, I cannot say, but it was nonetheless a grave mistake. Zarevich did not argue, he did not negotiate. He just simply commanded the river Luna to rise, and it obeyed. The waters swallowed Berez whole. No building was left standing, and few lives were spared. The survivors found themselves lost, adrift, and broken. Most found their way north to Valaki, where they struggled to forge new lives among the ruins of the old. What did Defiance earn Berez tell me? A marsh, some broken stone, and a stark, cold warning to anyone who would follow their path. As a child, I once heard a tale of a sword that shone with the fury of the sun, a mighty weapon indeed, and one that would dawn a new age for Barovia in the dreams of a little girl. But a lady cannot waste times on fairy tales or fool's errands. She must take the world as it is, not the way she wishes it to be. We live under Zarevich's rule, and survival requires pragmatism. A lord at peace can be reasoned with, even ignored with sufficient assurances paid, but a vengeful lord cannot be put aside so easily. Defiance leads to nothing but destruction. Berez learned this the hard way, and it is our duty, our obligation to both our ancestors and to our children, to take that lesson to heart. So no, I have no love for Strahd. I wish that we did not live in a land ruled by a devil, but if I have to give up one to protect my village from being flooded and drowned, and losing the lives of countless men, women, and children, then I need to make that sacrifice as a leader. You see, Baron Vargas, the coward that he is, would not be strong enough to make that sacrifice. He would throw another festival and say we need to be happier until we all drowned.
Just gonna look around at everybody else and be like, so, like, that's a no for me. I don't know about you guys.
You know, Bruce has something of what you call it, a philosophy. Is that the word?
Mm.
Anyways, Bruce thinks if you live, one day you will die. But if all you do is survive, you will never live. Bruce does not agree with your reasoning.
I understand what you're saying, but I fear the light of the outside world has perhaps tainted your view of our reality. The story of Berez, just 300 years gone past, and yet still Strahd is here. Many lives have come and gone and come again, and yet the devil sits high in his castle.
And will continue to do so while people like you walk around preaching obedience.
I'm not preaching obedience, just pragmatism. I even said, if the Lord is at peace, he can be ignored. As long as he does not see a threat in Valaki, we will not be treated as a threat.
You think the times where he was placated were good? Or like Bruce says, were you just surviving?
I think good is a luxury that is not afforded to the people of Barovia.
Not if you don't fight for it.
To fight for it means certain demise.
Certainty's not certain. I'd say there's a 66.6% chance. Repeating, of course.
Of course. I
Okay.
do not begrudge your hope that the valley may one day escape Strahd's control. I don't seek to destroy that hope or bring pain where unnecessary. But in the meantime, I would hope for my people to bend like the willow in order to survive. If you seek to oppose Strahd, I will not lift a finger to stop you. I just wish that you not bring harm to Vallaki as you do.
That's a fair point.
I mean, this is just a lesser of two evils? Is that what we're arguing over at this point?
Look,
I mean, they're both obedient in their own way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you see me as an evil. I merely wish to keep my people safe.
Look, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get this. I think we're all just trying to get out of this mist. I want to find my wife. I want to go back home. I think.
Hmm.
The only way
I
out
mean,
of it-
I want to kill Strahd.
and the only way out of here is by killing Strahd. I think.
We know that for sure?
No,
Just,
Yeah, I don't think we know that for sure.
and that's what the DM told us.
So.
I think you guys have gotten
Yeah.
enough hints that like Strahd controls the land and the mists that
No, what I was referring to more was like, have we explored all of the options? Is there not like some other way out? Like some secret way out, like the Vistani use?
sure.
But we've been told that the Vishtani are allowed out because of Strahd allows them out. Like explicitly, we were told that.
Right, but can we sneak out with them if we wanted to?
Well, that's fair. I mean, I don't want to leave, but if y'all want to explore that opportunity, I'll help you guys get out, and then I'll go fight Strahd.
No, I'm going back to kill the other evil puppet, so I'm all in going to kill Strahd too.
Okay.
So.
I'll help you kill your puppet friend. Or enemy.
And
Brother?
I do nothing to stop you. I just again
Just completely ignoring her having a conversation.
wish for the safety of the people of Vallaki.
Yeah, they're not safe now, so they won't be safe under you, they won't be safe under him. Nothing would change.
The people's lives would be arguably better. That's what we're saying here, right?
But she would give Irina to Strahd. Like, I mean, she just explicitly said that, so.
Who's Irina?
Exactly.
It's the hypothetical person on the trolley. The trolley probably laid up.
Oh, the trolley problem. Yes, I was programmed with that.
Yeah.
The second law of robotics.
What would you choose out of curiosity? If you were in my position and Strahd came to you and said, the life of your village or the life of this one person?
Well, I mean, I would stand and fight, personally.
How did that work out for you last time?
Well, I'm still here.
But your friends, your compatriots?
Yeah, all dead. Even more reason to fight. Otherwise, that means if I stop fighting, their deaths were meaningless.
All deaths are meaningless against the immense power of Strahd.
I disagree.
And that's fine.
I get it. It was a non-starter. I understand.
Yeah, I feel we have found a bit of an impasse. My request to you was to help me clear Isaac out of the way so that I could oversee a peaceful transition of power.
Oh,
He is the only thing that stands between the Baron and with him removed, the Baron would abdicate quietly, I believe.
But if we got rid of Isaac and we put it to a vote, to see what the town, if the town would rather have the current Baron or you in charge,
Or somebody else.
or somebody else.
I would be okay with that. Usher in a new era of democracy in Vallaki.
yeah, you and Erwin. Erwin could be on like a city council.
The barkeep?
I'll say council's not a bad idea either.
I revealed my super Earth flag.
Dun, 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 dun. You're wearing a furnace again. All right, Evan, let's go.
I mean, honestly, let the town decide. Like that, if they choose that fate, that's their choice. I'm not going to tell them what to do. But we may have, and this is everyone's going to be mad if you're saying this. We may have inadvertently already solved the Isaac problem.
Yeah.
How so?
We may have found his long lost sister.
Wow.
The girl who died in the wolf attacks?
Apparently.
I have a theory that she didn't die.
Interesting.
Don't tell Totes any secrets.
I mean, perhaps
We sure are spilling the tea at this high tea.
Oh, did somebody spill some tea?
Isaac, I don't know if finding his sister can bring him back. He lost his family at age 10. And his sister's body was never found, so perhaps she's still alive, although how a young girl survived years in the Barovian wilderness is beyond my understanding, but
She's a werewolf.
She might be a werewolf.
so you have a werewolf girl and a boy with a devil arm, and you think that's going to be fine. Nothing bad could ever happen there. But regardless, after Isaac was orphaned, he was often mocked for his disability until several of the tormentors went missing. The laughter abruptly stopped. No bodies were ever found, but the rumors persist that Isaac, a large and frequently violent child, murdered them himself. Approximately a year after losing his parents, Isaac was arrested and brought to the Velakovich mansion. No one knows what crime he committed or why he was released soon after, but Valentin Velakovich's 25-year-old son, then Baronet Vargas Velakovich, all but adopted Isaac and took him into his home. Isaac served them faithfully for the next 5 years, and when Isaac was 16, he suddenly obtained that new arm to replace the one he lost. I'm sure you all have seen it. It's more devil arm than human. But I fear between the arm and the torment that Isaac both received and provided in his childhood has put him beyond savior. I fear the only way to truly free this town from the threat of Vargas is to remove Isaac entirely from the situation. So, all that to say, if free elections are truly what you seek, then I think the Isaac problem must have a more final solution.
I thought it might come to that.
Ooh. Problematic phrasing.
Why? Something happened where you're from?
Solutions we just generally don't talk about in a finality.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What time of the day is it? Like actual noonish? Or
Yeah, just before.
Sure. Just
I
wondering.
just like this. Something happened where you're from? Not recently, but
There was a war. Again, I guess I'm just gonna kind of look at the party and be like, so we openly talk about this here. What are we like? Again, it's like my vote's no, but you know,
I mean, we just
down to have a discourse.
We did just introduce Irina's brother to him, and then we're gonna turn around and kill him in front of him. Is that the right answer?
That's why I said my vote's no. Like I think that we should just force an election anyway. We don't have to kill him. We just have to prove that the town doesn't need to be scared of him.
We could restrain him.
I mean, have one of you tried to actually persuade him to see our side of things now that he has his sister and they're talking? He might be a little more receptive to that kind of conversation.
Mentioning that the you said demon arm. Can you give me some more details on that?
I mean, I can tell you what I know, which isn't much, but I mean, the day that Isaac regrew his arm came the same day that Baron Valentin Valakovich was announced to have passed in his sleep. Personally, I'm confident that the two events are connected. His arm allows him to wield a proper weapon, but more significantly, gives him the power to conjure fire. And pretty shortly after that, Vargas put Isaac's skills to work, making him his personal enforcer and ranking.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to think of like any specific things. I'm sorry of the arm.
Is there any history of interacting with demons in their family, other than Strahd?
In the Baron's family?
Yes.
Well,
Or rumors?
whether it's demons or what, but you met my daughter Stella. She wasn't always like that. 6 months ago, she began visiting Victor Valakovich, the Baron's son, and I warned her repeatedly against entanglement with the Valakovich family, but Stella ignored my pleas. And then just over 2 months ago, Isaac returned Stella here in her current state, mindless, speechless, unable to walk, eat, or even dress herself without another's assistance. The Baron has refused to discuss the matter in depth, suggesting that the girl's fragile constitution and her family's exposure to the devil were to blame. Victor has refused to speak to her at all, but I'm convinced that Isaac or the Balakoviches did something terrible to Stella, and even if they did not, their cold refusal to assist or even commiserate with with her illness proves their unfitness to rule. I don't know what deals were made with what devils, but there was something. Certainly. She doesn't come home and just as a vegetable all of a sudden. She was a young girl with her life in front of her.
Almost sounds like a changeling.
A changeling?
It's an old story of where one day your kid is there and the next day the fairies or elves come and take your kid away and leave a changeling behind.
Could be. I would be terribly interested in finding a way to unchangeling her. Or
It's a
just
shame on only the lesser restoration.
hypothetically speaking, what if while visiting with Victor, Strahd went to the Baron's mansion and demanded that he do whatever to your daughter, and if the Baron refused, then he would kill the whole town, everyone. Why? Because he's Strahd, you don't get to ask questions. And if you tell anyone about this, I'll kill everyone. And what
Good
if the Baron
scenario,
said,
Bruce.
okay, yes, yes, it is the lesser is for the greater good, yes. Is he still unfit to rule?
I think so, yes. And not because I see what you're doing and trying to turn my words against me. Even if it was either of my rather rambunctious boys or my dear daughter, I would make the same decision. Because the people of Valaki are more important than my personal feelings. But where the Baron is unfit to rule is his cold refusal to even discuss the matter with me. If I
But
could...
Strahd said you cannot discuss the matter, or I kill everybody.
Okay, well... I think there are ways that...
I like how much size tickled with this.
this is brutal. I think there are ways that a more crafty ruler could reason with Strahd and attempt to either placate that or at the very least provide some comfort. I know if I were the one in power and this were to happen, I would make it my responsibility to make sure the surviving family is taken care of with whatever supports they need, and however my position can offer them assistance, I would be required to help.
Yeah, okay.
Like, so, are we? Do we have any more questions, guys, or we?
What's the best way to proceed?
Yeah,
Just leave.
so what is our plan then? Are we voting on whether or not we're helping her take the town, or are we just going to try to bring democracy, or just do nothing and leave it the way it is?
Look, my vote's democracy.
I'm fine with that
Yeah. I think
too. Like I'm okay with that if that's what it takes.
I think the people should choose.
I feel like we did this before. Like, just really weird flashbacks.
Do we let the refugees vote?
Oh, I almost made a really bad joke.
All right. Well, you guys are taking your leave of Fiona's company.
I'll wait, Fiona. So, your daughter's condition. I can try one thing, but I'm not, positive it could be helpful or not.
I mean, I'm not one to turn my nose up at help. What were you thinking?
The man casts a spell, and we can see if it does anything.
What spell?
Restoration.
I mean,
Do you know a lot of things about spells?
I know a little bit of magic, but nothing too deep. I was just curious. I typically don't let people willy-nilly cast spells on my daughter. I was just trying to get a bit more information. But I would be happy to try.
Okay, bring her in.
Alright.
Wow, really? You don't let your children be, experimented on by weird magical robots?
But anyway, I cast Fireball.
Your daughter is cured.
Let's see. Restoration.
That's more of a Vamric method.
It's lesser restoration, unfortunately. I don't have my staff doesn't have greater.
Yeah, then I don't think it would have any effect.
I still boop her.
Yep.
Sometimes the act of kindness is all you need, Shoke.
Oh, good point. Yep, you did it. And actually, like, Strahd.
Oh, could you imagine if that cheat code was in the module somewhere? If they cast this spell on this character, Strahd explodes.
I'm sorry, that's like a Bethesda level of like bug to leave in the game.
Right?
Yeah, so you cast it. She still stands there, glassy-eyed, and Fiona just simply says, "Well, thank you for trying, at least.
You're
If you do happen across the Baron's boy and are able to get him to talk at all, I'd be interested if he knows what happened to her."
It's a shame I'm not one of those adventurers that's in it for the money, because I would charge you right now and then promise to do it. Instead, I'll say, I'm sorry I couldn't be more help.
If we were the kind who were in it for the money, I feel like we'd be making a fucking killing by now.
You guys are making killing happen anyway.
Alright, so how...
This is true.
How do we bring democracy to the people? What's our plan? I'm just gonna walk up to the Baron's house and like knock on his door and be like, "All right, here's the deal. We're gonna have the town vote to see if they want you guys in or do they want her in or."
Well, we know Isaac isn't there right now, so now would be the time to go strong arm him.
I'm gonna get my coat from this guy.
Don't forget your coat.
You fetch your coat successfully.
Coat!
The festival's in a few days. I mean, maybe we confront him at the big festival. We kind of take these couple.
Fuck waiting.
No, I agree with Totes. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it while Isaac's not there.
That's fair.
And if that time is now, then are we prepared? Are we prepared to do that? Because it might get a little bumpy.
Yeah, like for all we know, he is there because he took Irina there. Or we're there and he shows up because same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was always a possibility we were going to fight him, so.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And
Right,
that's
there you
what
go,
we'll call
Mikey.
it.
Yeah, now you know
That
what
is
we're
where
up to.
we're at. Yep. So next week we're heading to attack the Burgomaster's mansion.
No,
We
we're
said
gonna
attack.
no, there's no attacking.
Okay.
We're gonna-
It's been a while since we've had combat, so I'm just trying to get combat going.
Hey, show. Do not prep a combat encounter. I promise it will all go smoothly.
Got it. Okay.
When you guys all come out of the house, I'm just over by the gates firing firebolts off in the darkness.
Famric, we're leaving.
Did you never go in there?
I went.
No, he
No,
was
he
in there.
didn't.
He messaged me about halfway through. He's like, "This political nonsense has lost Vanric's interest. He will wait by the gate, shooting firebolts to bide time."
What's also great is I think at this point, us going outside and Vamric just firing and just shooting off firebolts into the wild is just not even unusual at this point.
None of us are phased, yeah.
We're probably just like, yeah, he was bored.
We have pumpkins outside too.
Yeah. Yeah, they have some nice gardens.
Hey, you know what? Mark's progress. We didn't murder her and stick her in a bag of holding this time.
Hey, that's what you did last time, right?
Yeah, that's what we did last time.
Yeah.
I was thinking about sneaking up to her room and like seeing if there's like she keeps a journal to see how like I don't know
Man, that makes me want to go back to
how evil she is.
her room in the Raw module. Because in Raw, her husband is like sitting there as like a
Zombie or whatever.
zombie,
Cast.
yeah, and she's got like gentle decompose casted on him, or gentle repose, I mean. And she just ups it like every day.
Yeah.
But the modified version I'm running doesn't have that. But if you're gonna sneak to a room, that'd be great. You walk in and there's just a body laying on the bed.
Oh yeah.
Just a body with rigor mortis.
Yep.
Or you find out like letters for slave trades, like she's a bad person.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's gonna take all these refugees and she's gonna sell them off or something. Like we don't know what her real intentions are.
No, I mean, Totes totally buys it. I think she is, you know, she would kowtow to Strahd, but like, that's just a bit of a deal breaker for him.
So we'll open up free elections for the people to vote and probably make their own choice. And then they'll be stuck with their consequences, but that's not our problem.
Hey, we gave them freedom. That's how they used it.
Yep.
They install Father Lucian as the new burgomaster, and he brings a new era of religious oppression to the town.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
Morning, Lord.
That's what happens with religion.
You didn't start with your seven
religious. It could be an age of enlightenment. All right.
You didn't start your morning with the
That is
seven
commonly
prayers
what
to
we
the
call
morning
it,
Lord.
Isn't it?
The Spanish Inquisition.
People are getting sent to the stocks for making minor infractions to religious doctrine and dogma.
Mm-hmm. I personally have read plenty about the Crusades being a time of flourishing art and research. And not because we were stealing it from other places.
Just known for the spread of wisdom.
It did spread, not by choice. Anyway, thanks, show. Good run.
Yeah.
Lots of talking.
Lots of talking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The wild card of Irina and Isaac.
Well, and I had no inclination. Yeah, the Irina Isaac meetup was a brain fuck, and then you guys just like pulled everything out of me with that Irwin chat. That I was just not. I'm like, oh, they're asking Irwin questions. He's a pretty smart guy. Oh my god, I'm just telling him everything. Okay, here we go.
It was pretty exposition dumpy. I'm not gonna lie though, when you were talking as what's her face there,
Yeah.
I completely zoned the fuck out.
Oh, when she gave her a story about Perez.
Yeah, like completely. Hey, I wanted to be like Toads was paying attention. I completely missed the last half of that story.
Yeah. She did talk about the sun sword at the end of that story, which I was surprised none of
Yep.
you kind of globbed onto.
That,
heard it.
yep, I missed that part.
I heard it, but why would I know what that is? Ooh, a sword that lights up. Oof.
I mean, Ava mentioned it to you.
Oh, that's true. It's one of the cards things, right?
Yep.
Uh,
See, this is the problem with not running Strahd is like a week of 12-hour sessions. We could all just take a week and do this as our full-time job, right?
man,
I was
love that.
complaining today that I have
No.
7 days of PTO that I need to burn between now and January 6th.
Oh, nice. Well, January 6th, I've got an idea.
I am off the entire week
God.
of Thanksgiving.
Is it an insurrection show?
I was gonna say, I was like, January 6th, huh?
It is. Why don't you go take some PTO and take a tour of the Capitol and...
Well, I'll meet you there.
So you guys all meet me there?
Yeah.
I'll meet you in Pelosi's office. How's that sound?
That's great. I've been meaning
Just
to take
kick your feet up. Make yourself comfortable.
For the FBI, I am not participating in this. Just FYI.
Yeah, right. Exactly. This is not
What do you
my
mean?
thing.
The FBI is calling all of our numbers right now going, hey, do you guys want to sign up for ICE?
Right?
Oh, no, they're calling all you guys going, hey, this is an epic prank. He's going to be in jail for like 30 years.
You have the week off of Thanksgiving, you were saying, Richie?
Yeah.
Nice. I am off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday that week, and working from home Monday, Tuesday. But
Nice.
I am remote Monday, Tuesday, but I'm also not sure how much of that week I'm actually down in Jacksonville.
no, nice. Well, so next week I'm good if everybody else is good.
Yep.
Okay. And then the week of Thanksgiving, that Monday, I am also good. We're not doing any out of town travel or anything. If everybody else is good for that.
I may be, but I will take my laptop and I will be good.
Okay. So yeah, we're good for at least the next 2 weeks, and then we'll see how next week goes. We can chat at the end of next session as well. But maybe we do like an extended session on the 24th if most people are off and or working from home. But we can play that by ear.
Yeah, because actually, I'll be working a couple. Somehow I got the manager on duty for like the last weekend of November, and the like second week of December. So like I have like a whole bunch of Tuesdays, like my take back days I always take on Tuesdays. So I'm gonna have off for 3 Tuesdays in a row. So
Alright.
I could do a later session too.
Later Monday night.
Later Monday, exactly.
All right. Well,
I do think I'm gonna be good for next 2 weeks, but things are kind of up in the air with certain stuff, so I don't know what my situation will be just yet. But
keep us posted.
yeah.
If we have to cancel, life happens. Yeah, at some point here, hopefully in the next like month and a half, I'm gonna be moving. So who knows what that all looks like? But appreciate you running the last 2 weeks, Graham. That was nice with me starting the new job and then being at my mother-in-law's for
Yeah, no problem.
weeks on end.
And I'm available next 2 weeks. No problems for whatever.
Cool.
How's the new job going, man?
It's fun. I mean, it's so weird to be like in meetings and we're talking about baseball, and I'm like, "Oh, we should get back on topic." Oh, wait, we are so good. But yeah, no, it's been cool stuff to learn. Their tech stack kind of is annoying. It's C#.net, and JavaScript front end, but it's in Angular, which is just a lot of garbage for most of you guys probably. But like, Angular is just a shitty framework, is all I'm trying to say. I much prefer working in React than Angular. But aside from that, it's all been good. Everybody's been nice, and the drive hasn't been awful.
Yeah.
So,
How long is it? About an hour?
hour and a half.
Hour and a half, yeah, with the
In
traffic.
rush hour. Yeah, with traffic and all the fucking construction down by the stadium.
It's a goddamn nightmare.
Right.
Goddamn
It's
nightmare.
rough.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, the work's been fun, and it's been just cool,
Cool.
getting
I'm glad
to
it's
see
going
some of
well.
the inner workings. And like Friday, I went.
Oh, for sure.
It was like 3 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go for a walk around the stadium. I just walked around a big old empty baseball
nice.
stadium for
Where are you working at now?
Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's cool,
Oh,
yeah. But still, the highlight was getting hazed by the GM on the first day.
yeah.
That was pretty wild to just have him ribbing me a bit.
Yeah, no, that's a good sign for sure.
Yep. Yeah, I was like those because I spent like I don't know, probably like $50 on those cards because I had to get like 100 printed at a time. I'm like, all right, that was worth it. If he knows who I am at the end of my first day and for a good reason, I'm okay with that.
Right.
But
Shit, well, I'm gonna go check on Abby, but I may be trying to play something. I don't know. I got the bug to play something else.
yeah, I'm probably done for the night. I gotta go into the office tomorrow.
I do too.
I get that pain.
Mm. Unfortunately.
I'll see you guys later.
Plan.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
See you, man.
Have a good night.